Good morning, everybody. Happy day 15 of Vlogmas. There are 10 days until Christmas. So guys, today for me, when I'm filming this, is the 10th. I leave tomorrow morning to go on my family's Christmas trip. So we have a busy day ahead of us. We have a lot of things we need to get done before I leave, including packing, because I still haven't done that. This morning, I went ahead and cleared everything off my phone, all the pictures I took yesterday and whatnot. I would like to try and get some work done as far as like putting all that stuff on my website, but if I don't get to it, I'm not gonna be that worried about it. What we do have to get to, however, is market stuff. If you'll remember, my girlfriend is going to do a market for me on Saturday while I am gone. So I need to set up a like mock display, take pictures and videos and everything, and pack all of that stuff for my girlfriend so that way everything is ready to go. And all Tori has to do is just like take it out of the car basically and set it up and then just like stand there and be cute or whatever. I brought in a 4-foot table. I'm gonna set it up in my living room and do my little mock display in there, and we should be good to go. Hopefully. I'm not sure exactly how much crocheting is gonna get done in this video, but I hope that it is fun. This morning I have on the most random collection of clothes. We have this fireworks comfy, which was a present from Tori's mom a few years ago. And then I have a Halloween Care Bears mug. So I think I'm just seasonally confused, but that's okay. The only other thing that I need to do is I need to finish editing day 13 of Vlogmas. It is almost done. I just have to put in a funny little meme before I can export that, and then I gotta make a thumbnail. And then I have to do day 14, which was what I filmed yesterday. Ideally, I would like to get this video, day 15, edited and ready to go before I leave to give myself a buffer day, but if it doesn't happen, that's okay. It is bound to be a busy day. Let's go ahead and get started. I think I want to get the biggest thing checked off my list, which is getting the market display stuff figured out for Tori and getting all of that packed up, because I do think that is like the most important thing that I get done today. I think this probably could be like the worst spot lighting wise for me to sit here and do this, but it is like the best space wise that I have. So this is what we're working with. I brought in a 4-foot table. I'm gonna set it up right here. I don't think I'm gonna extend the legs out because I'm lazy and I'll just sit on the floor, but I'm thinking I want to do grid cubes, so it'll be easier if I can sit on the floor and assemble those together, or at least like parts of those together. Time lapse time. I think I've got the bones of it set up. I think this is what I'm gonna do. Just the 2 rows, columns, whatever, of the grid cubes. And then this wall I will hang little baskets on because I have some baskets that go with my grid wall. I think I might end up zip tying some extra pieces in to make dividers in these cubes, because I think I'm gonna bring, again, a lot of smaller things. So I will probably end up doing that for at least these 4. These 2 I might leave for some bigger stuff, or maybe I'll leave bottoms or whatever. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But we have 3 trays. These 2 will be for candy. This will be for any like hanging stuff. This will all be for plushies. So I am gonna go get some of the plushies, and then we're gonna see what we can do. Okay, I think this is about as good as we're gonna get. I have been playing with this for a while, and I don't know. I think it's good enough. I think it's fine. So let me give you the tour. These are gonna be where the candy bracelets go. I just didn't get them out because, you know, yeah. On the side over here, I've got 3 baskets with stingrays and beetles in them. I've got my little Labubu forest tree. I will put Labubus in those. And then I've got 2 more trays here on the front. These are all my pride frogs, and these are my clown frogs. And I think I'm gonna make 1 or 2 more to fill that gap in there. Then we've got a full cube on the bottom that has 2 larger bats, a mini clown cat, and a ghost bunny. This cubby here is a divided cubby. I've got my FNAF stuff, and then a Mothman and a Cthulhu. The next one up, we've got another divided cube. This is possums, rats, and bats. Say that 5 times fast. I think the plan is I'm gonna make 1 more to stick there, and then I'll be good. This cube is not divided. It is all pride chickens. This one is not divided. It's got my big devil bunny and then my 2 little ballerina mice that we've recently made. And this one is also not divided. I've got a Maury, a clown bunny, and then my reindeer frog. And if I have time to finish my Christmas tree frog, I will, and I think I can fit that on here as well. And then over here on the side, we've just got some more baskets. These 2 have my button-eyed bunnies in them. This one's got vases in it. And that, I think, is the table. I think that's everything. I did also ask for clarification because when I was talking to Candace, she said it would be a small table, and she said like 4 to 5, and then she put the double apostrophe, so like typically that means inches. And I was like, okay, but surely there's no way that it's like 4 to 5 inches. Like surely she meant like 4 to 5 feet. So I asked. I haven't heard back, but I did ask just to like make sure, because I would hate to like send Tori with this 4-foot setup and then it only be like half a table or something. So I am waiting to hear back about that, but for now I think I'm good. I have a couple things that I would like to crochet if I have time today, and other than that I think we are good to go. For now I'm gonna leave this just like as is and not touch it, but I have plushies on the floor that I need to pick up, so I will do that. And I don't know, I guess we'll head back up to the office and figure out what we're doing with that. Now that we're back in the office, I thought since I'm going to be working on some video editing, maybe I could work on my sweater. I started this sweater a little while ago, but I am making an ugly Christmas sweater for myself. Ideally, I said I'd like to get it done by the time I went on my camping trip so I could wear it. Since I leave tomorrow, I don't think that's happening. But here's where we're at. I haven't done a try on, so let's do a try on. Okay. So here's where we're at. I think it's cute. I mean, it's kind of ugly, but like, that's the whole point, is that it's an ugly Christmas sweater. So like, as you can see here, this is a raglan style, so I started at the top. I think it fits really good throughout this part. However, you can see, getting down towards my hips and stuff, if I pull this down, I don't know, it doesn't sit quite as nice. So I think I have 2 options. I think the first option is I can go back a couple rows and make this sort of a like cropped sweater situation right here, because it's very fitted and I do like how it looks. Or I can frog a couple rows and do some increases around to make it wider and flare out a little bit to make it wide enough to go over my hips. I went and put on a sweater that I like that is also sort of cropped, and I think lengthwise, if I were to stop now and put the band on, I think it would end up being about this length, which is good. But this one is a lot wider. I'm like noticing. So like it is a little more boxy, which I do like. Lengthwise, see, here we are. We're good. We're, you know, right on the money or whatever. But if you look at the width, you can see we have, it's probably another like 2 inches wider than what I currently have on my sweater. And I love how this one fits. I keep going back to this one and wishing that the one I made wasn't quite so fitted. Do I frog it? Do I frog it? Let me put it back on. Hold on. Okay. I don't know. I do like how it fits. It's just down here is gonna be the problem. It's not the same. I don't know how much acrylic blocks. I don't usually block stuff. Do I frog it? Do I frog back and make it bigger? I think I do. I think I want to make it bigger. I laid them out on the bed just so you can see, but this one is currently measuring about 19 inches. This one is currently measuring about 24. So 5 inches is a lot of difference. And I know that like they're different, but I do think maybe I am gonna frog this, which is so annoying. So I looked it up because I wasn't sure. But it looks like acrylic yarn doesn't really like stretch that much when you block it. I think that has in fact solidified that I do want to block this piece. Nope, I want to frog it, which is so annoying because I've spent so much time working on this. But I think it must be done. I'll probably start with the end of this and I'll just wind it into a cake and we'll like frog and wind at the same time. Maybe I will attempt to see if I can find a different pattern. What if we did a granny square sweater instead? I know that seems kind of insane to go from like a raglan to like a granny square sweater, but like what if we do a granny square sweater instead? But if we did granny squares, we could like do alternating rounds of like white and green and red with the variegated stuff, and then I could do all of the like trims, the cuffs and the ribbings or whatever with the variegated yarn, and I think that would be really cute. Plus, I think if I just did like a giant granny square, I could do like one big granny square on the front and one big granny square on the back, and then we could like connect them with, you know, some like pieces on the shoulders here or whatever if I needed to. Either I could go in the round for the sleeves and just do like straight up granny stitch for the sleeves, and maybe I could do that in these, like this variegated color, and make the sleeves this, and then the main body we could do like alternating. Maybe we do like a row of this and then a row of red and then a row of this and then a row of green and then this and then a row of white or something, and we could make it a little bit of like a fun multicolored project. I guess I'm gonna see what kind of acrylic yarn I have around here that will match this to see if I need to go to the store and pick anything up or not. And we will see what we can get done on a granny square sweater today, I guess. Can you hear the static? This is a tangled mess, and I'm gonna be so honest, I cannot be bothered to deal with it. I'm just gonna use this for stuffing. Now it's time for this guy. I can't believe I'm doing this. So aside from this piece that is way too tangled for me to care about and I'm gonna put in my stuffing bag, we have frogged the sweater. I ended up having to cut the yarn and start a new cake because this one got too big and kept catching, which is why it looks kind of ugly there. It kept catching on the like part you thread like for your tension or whatever. We have 3 cakes. I'm obviously gonna start with the smaller ones and then work up to the bigger one, but y'all, I am so annoyed at myself. It's fine. I found one skein of Red Heart Super Saver Metallic in the color red. I think I haven't really used much of this, and I think that would be cute. But I don't want my sweater to be too red heavy. I'm gonna hop on Michael's because I don't even know if Michael sells this or if I got this at Walmart. But I know Walmart has a white. I don't know if they have a green. I don't know what it would be called. I know Big Twist had some like stuff with the sparkles in it. And I know that Michael's has Big Twist technically, but like they never have what I need. I'll tell you that. Red Heart Metallic. I spelled that so wrong. Okay. They have Red Heart Roll with its sparkle, but that's online only. What if I just search sparkle? I should probably search sparkle yarn, huh? It's showing me like pipe cleaners and spray paint, which neither of those are going to help me. Okay. Big Twist Twinkle did come up. Let's see what they have, if any of it's at my store. Okay, we have a red, we have a white, there is a maroon, it's called mulberry, gray, black, which has like silver sparkles running through it, teal, sapphire, which is a dark blue, and light pink. So no green. I was thinking I was going to be hard pressed to find a green. Let's see. Do they have anything else that would be helpful to me? I am wondering if I want to try and work up a swatch of this in a granny square since I have the time now. I think I might try that and see if I can work up a granny square swatch just to see what this looks like, and maybe that'll give me a better idea. I'm waiting to hear from my friend about when we are going to meet up and leave, so I'm pretty much just gonna hang out, probably get a snack. Have returned. So I made my swatches and I think I figured out what I'm doing. So this was the first swatch I did. This was just the yarn, just the Christmas yarn. Then, which this was my original plan, and I'm glad that it is working like I thought it would. Look! So I did 2 rows of the Christmas, and then I did a row of the red sparkle, and then I did 1 more row of the Christmas because I'm out of my Christmas swatch. This is what I have left. So that was just, these 2 were from that piece I said I was going to put in my stuffing, which I guess now I don't have to because I untangled it because I crocheted it all. Maybe I'm thinking like 2 rows of Christmas, maybe then a row of green, and so on and so forth. Guys, look what I found. Look what I found. It's not exactly the same green, but it's pretty damn close. So, and I've got so much of it. So much of it. I also found metallic white. So, I'm gonna do a round of green on this, and then 2 more rounds of the Christmas pattern, and then a row of white, I guess, and see. I'm getting ready to leave, but I wanted to show you the sweater so far. I mean, it's not much, but I did get through 1 color of each, and then now I'm working on the second round of the multicolor. This is more what I was envisioning as far as an ugly sweater goes, because like this is pretty ugly. This is what I was envisioning. So I am gonna leave. I was going to leave, but Tori's Christmas present is here. Ho, 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 ho.
$3.
Yeah, I like saved a pattern for just
I even upped it. I was paying her.
Snoop on the Stoop at Walmart.
Yeah, my mom wanted 4, and the first day she's. How much is it?
25.
Look at the little picture.
That's so pretty. Is there anything on the front cover?
Oh.
And we're back. It's like 8:15, so I was gone for a hot minute. It's dark outside, but that doesn't mean anything because it's winter. They gave me such a big bag, but I didn't really buy that much. I wasn't planning on buying anything, is the thing. I was not planning on buying anything, but they had a bunch of tank tops on clearance, and they were like $2 each. So I kind of bought a bunch of tank tops. They're great to wear underneath like hoodies and things like that. They're also great in the summertime here, and I don't really have a lot. And I thought $2 was a really good price, and some of these are really cute. I got this one. This is a really pretty like lavender colored one with lace, and then it's got like the scallop at the bottom. And then you know that age-old adage of like, if you like it, you just buy in a different color. So I also bought it in this like really pretty baby blue, and I bought it in white. Then I got this little purple tank top, just like a cute little tank top. It's nice and thick, really comfy, really soft, love the color. And then I once again bought 2 of the same top. So I have this little pink cami here. It's got the little scallops at the bottom again. It's got some like lace trim, and then like a little bit of gathering in the front there. So this is a really pretty like pastel pink. And I also got it in yellow. Super cute. This is 100% cotton. It's just like a little blouse, but this is so cute on. It's got like the little frilly sleeves. It's got that like dot effect to the fabric where it's like textured. I don't know what that's called. This was like $5. And then this I paid the most for. I think I paid like $10 for this, but it is just like a really, really giant oversized cream sweater, like really, really long oversized cream sweater. Yeah, it goes, when I put it on, it goes down to like my knees or like past my knees, but it's really nice. It's really soft. It's made really well. It's got really thick like cuffs, and it's really, really, really soft. Anyway, I think now I am going to actually go pack. I was talking to my girlfriend, and Tori told me not to worry about like packing the car, packing the tables, anything like that. Just because we don't really know what's going on. I was talking to Candace a little bit earlier, and Candace was like, we're gonna figure it out. So I think the plan is that I'm going to just like pack up all of the plushies and everything, and maybe like put them in a bag or something, but that's all still in the living room. Tori told me not to worry about packing the car or anything, so I don't have to do that. I haven't done any editing. I need to do that, and I need to pack my crap because I leave in the morning. So I think my plan for now is I'm gonna go start with the packing, so then that way all I have to do is just sit here at my computer and get some editing done, and then I'll be good to go. My last video is exporting day 14, which was yesterday for me, and I guess also for you, but day 14 is exporting. I am going to upload it to YouTube and get it scheduled and everything. Then all I have to do is get day 15, which is this vlog, edited and uploaded, and I will be set through after I get back, actually. And I just finished editing up through the point that you are watching. So I'm coming on here to end this. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to bed. But thank you for hanging out with me for day 15 of Vlogmas. I hope it was fun. This one I feel like was kind of weird. I feel like we were a little all over the place. I had a lot of footage to edit for some reason today. It was kind of hard to get this down to like a manageable amount, even though I feel like I didn't really do anything, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow's video, which is day 16 of Vlogmas, we will have like a little vacation recap situation. So I'll be filming a little bit of what I'm doing while I'm on my family camping trip. Maybe we'll finish the sweater. We will see. Let's see what cross stitching we get done. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow.